So here's the silver dome Van de Graaff, a few changes. Here's the grounding rod. Okay, notice again, it can come out of here, so be careful. Always make sure the grounding rod is well seated. When you approach a Van de Graaff, keep your body away from the dome. Keep your body further from the dome than this grounding sphere, right? Even if it's way back here, as long as this is closer than you are, now be careful, if you come way up here, you might get a spark. But as long as this sphere is closer to the dome than you are, you're fine. That's a basic safety. Now, if you're closer, if you pull this out of here, you're basically the grounding connection, and you will get the shock. It's unpleasant, okay? So whenever you're approaching a Van de Graaff, make sure this is touching it, okay? This is your safety. Always be doing this, okay? Right now, what will happen is, if any charge accrues on the dome, it will then go to this dome and go and complete the circuit, and it will discharge safely. Whenever this pulls away and we turn it on, let's see what happens. Again, watch the volume knob. When I turn it on, notice it goes to full blast. So when I turn it on, I usually turn it down. So let's turn it up though, just a little bit to get a nice size spark. Okay, you can see we got a nice spark there. And notice that at the end, I'm always touching this to here. If I approach a Van de Graaff like this, I turn it on, and then I turn it off, watch what happens. There was still a spark there. You don't want to get hit with that spark. So make sure you're always touching it to here. If you turn this off without having the grounding thing connected, that's fine. Just make sure you touch it and get rid of that extra spark. There's always that one last spark while the wheels are spinning down. So what you could see here, I thought would be very good to see, are the large sparks that are created. And again, this relates to the breakdown voltage of air, 30,000 volts per centimeter. So when I hold this 1 centimeter away, as soon as enough charge accrues such that this dome has 30,000 volts of potential, then it will jump over here to this spot, which has 0 volts of potential. There's a 30,000 volt potential difference per centimeter, and that causes the spark to jump. Some atmospheric effects can change this, such as humidity. When the air is humid, this doesn't work at all. Okay, so, or certainly it's not as dramatic. So again, let's see if we could get a close-up of these sparks, and then if you want to learn about the demonstrations, watch the other videos.